Yo, chatty chatters. Good morning, everybody. Daylight savings time today, so times are moved around a bit, but we're back. And hello. Welcome to more Farthest Frontier. The frontier continues. Let's go ahead and get locked in, clocked in, and ready to go. And let's see if this works. Ah, sweet. Okay, well, welcome back to Farthest Frontier. We're going to pick up where we left off and try to get to that 200 population. I was thinking about, like, oh, do we play City Skylines this morning? Do we play something else? But I think today we're going to play Farthest Frontier because I and you love it. And more Arc Raiders, too, because I had so much fun with Uthris most for some of yesterday, and then She Fox joined, and that was cool. And we played it previously with Almox, and that's been going great. Like, that game is a lot of fun. So welcome, everybody, and good morning. Good morning again. Exclamation point Instagram to follow me during my travels over the next few days. With Takeshi, you guys are going to see him for the first time. It's going to be cool. Uthris going next year. Might go back with him, maybe. We'll see. Good times. What absolutely beautiful loading screen. All right, last time we were getting attacked, and we have a lot of people. It seems like the most amount of people are like leaving the city now because we have a lack of like clothing. We're trying to get our population up so we can get more people and more jobs, but now people want clothing, so we're like losing, I don't know, 10 people to that, and then 5 people to random bear attacks, and 5 people to random raids that we totally didn't expect at all as we're building our fortress to prevent against the raids. Oh boy. Oh, Scorva's here, and what's happening now? A bear? Oh, that's right, that bear's run out of town. Yeah. Run his ass out of town. Get that bear out of here. I gotta buy clothes if I can. And they don't just mean hides, but they mean like actual like lovely clothing like this. Linen clothes. But we're not making flax yet, or linen. What are we in? Early spring? Late spring. Should have another trader on the way, maybe. Maybe. Hit the like. Yeah, I've always tried to set up roadblocks on YouTube for that because it's a very important metric for interaction and such. But chat, for the most part, is just not interested. Not interested. It means a lot, though. Keep that in mind. We might have to start setting up multiple gun turrets and checkpoints again. It's just the way it is. I see a wagon coming in down here. That's weird where this one's starting down here. How the hell did they get down there? More farms coming in. Oh, the bear attacked the beehive there. And then attacked this person's house. Looks like we're getting a upgraded house too. That's nice. Upgrade. And we're hoping for chickens. Those are... Whoa, what? That must be a late alert. No, I just heard a bear killed, but where? Oh, right there. Oh, damn, that bear was running away, and so I stopped paying attention to him. He came back and killed again. Come on, man. We got to hit 200. Ah, this town. Man, they don't want us hitting 200. I'm building a wonderful... Oh, we're out of cash now. I'm building a gorgeous... Oh, we're at $0? Expenses are literally 0? Anyway, we're building a gorgeous shrine. That thing should be able to attract a lot of people to the city and provide a lot of desirability too. Yummy, yummy honey, yeah. Well, we're getting a lot of wax made too, which can go for candles, and that'll be another thing to sell. So I guess we could start building that. Relatively cheap and easy building to produce candles at. Put it there for now just to get it down. Atka, the Iron Clan is here. Good. I think at this point the game is like purposely fighting us. Like when we hit about like 165 population, it just started to throw all these little curveballs of, oh, I'm unhappy, I'm leaving. Oh, bear attack, bear attack, bear attack. Oh, raiders. Stop it. Stop it. Bum, bum. You have 1,000 hours in Gates of Hell. That's a great game. That, by the way, will be getting a new DLC soon. The British. I think it's called the Finest Hour DLC or something. People have been telling me about this for a while. And I was like, no way. Are they coming? And yes, indeed, the British are coming. The British are coming. Okay, tools we can buy. That would be important. Candles will be another great thing to sell. 2 villagers born. We just need another group of 10 by the winter. I don't think it'll happen, but... and we're working very closely to try to get the farms up. Trying to get them farms going. Yeah, it's a very pretty game. Very pretty. Oh, good. We begin with the fishing. Oh, yeah. We have built 3 fishing docks up there. That'll be good. Couple, 2, 3 more things to trade with her. That's good. Wait, how did we go from 1,000 to... Oh, because they used that for the shrine building. Well, at least we have enough homes. Okay, farms are going to be ready soon. Okay, we gotta get that steep slope flattened to be able to farm more. Oh yeah, we're making some cabbage for sure. Also got to be on the lookout for chickens. Lots of people going towards food production. Midsummer, we have none. Oh, good. We have the docks ready, though. Which probably means more random bear attacks up here. Okay, we're building a road up there. Nice. What's up, Marlene? You finally made it to the stream. Hello and welcome. Ooh, a lot of weed and rock there. All right, let's probably take a year of that. We need so many laborers to flatten that area. Get another farm field going. Got to get a hand in. Helmet is not a chair. Any tomes of knowledge? Nope. Oh, she's selling weapons again, but for a very high price. Girl, you crazy. One more trader would be nice. It would. Oh, and I'd like to get paper too for our wonderful little academy. You finally got the game yourself and played 7 hours in one sitting? Wow. You know what's interesting is that Anno like warns you every 2 hours or something that you've been playing. Or maybe it's like every hour after 2 or whatever, but I don't know. I feel like time flies faster in this game than in Anno. In Anno, you're so constantly busy, too. Boom, boom, boom. All right. And did our candle maker go down yet? Oh, yeah, perfect. Get 4 people working there because we got a lot of wax. We had like 100 and... Well, we had over 100, but must have gotten transferred here now. Oh yeah, they got 44 sitting there. Wow. Maybe we can get some more apiaries going. That's where they store the monkeys. Maybe I'll put another one down here. All right, we'll get that temple built eventually. They seem to have, like, delivered just the money and then nothing else. How are we doing on fertilizer, too? Okay, we got good compost going. Attacked by 30 bears in 7 hours? Yeah, it's possible. Giant bear army. Surprisingly, no bears, but you're playing on normal difficulty. I feel like I've had a couple bears in normal. I'm looking high speed, low drag. Amen. Okay, we need more stone mined too. Reminds me of like Townsend's music, like I'm watching a Townsend's video. Like, okay, now we're gonna wait for the onions, the water, and the onions to onionize with the onions. And that's how we make an onion soup. Wow. Science for Me 1, thank you very much for the 18 months. Thanks for your hard work and sharing amazing games. This game's amazing. A lot of the games we play are pretty amazing, yeah. Doesn't appeal to everybody, that's for sure. But, you know, I feel like I know a cool game when I see one. At least I immediately... For me, I could tell when I'm going to really like a game. And I knew I'd really like this game, but I didn't know how much. You think this would be on sale for the winter sale? Yeah, it is possible this could be on the winter sale, yeah. Alright, I made a bigger field here. Trying to go for more like big amounts of cabbage and other things. Also, I think we should upgrade our root cellars because they should also last longer if we can. Town center needs to be tier 3. Alright, so even upgrading to tier 3 will allow us better food preservation. So we gotta hit that 200. Hey Ryan, thank you for the gift bomb. No, the tier 1 sub. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my god, do we have a hype train going on Twitch? Oh my god. You like a layout for the best city? I mean, it depends on map to map. But when you're building your city, for the most part, you want to base it around your marketplace when you put that down, and then make sure all your houses are around that. And then just layer in decoration and wells. But that would be a good idea to make a video more specifically on a town layout. I think you'd have to kind of work in reverse, though, but... Also, the city just has different needs at different tiers, so like at the start, layout doesn't really matter. But once you start to get, you know, more than like 10 houses, then yeah, it's gonna matter. Luckily, some buildings like the shrine and the theater have a pretty long range. Big mega extendo range. Man. Fertility is like real bad. Magic Girl, thanks for the 300 bits. Thank you. It'll be next level when they make games like Manor multiplayer. Yeah. Okay, well, standing by. Gotta get these fields fertilities up too. I wonder if I can just put clover in there over and over. Crimson and clover? Certain crops really have a fertility dependence too. Maybe we should work on making some of those big fields perfect. It'll take a few years and it'll suck to wait that long, but it'll be a big bonus. We need the most optimized town layout for houses. Yeah, okay, good point. How big do the plots for cows have to be actually? I unlocked animal husbandry and don't have a lot of space. I think you could consider the cows to be a 10 by 10. I think chickens are 7 by 7. Cows are a bit bigger than that. But I think you could put their, if you have a farm field, you could put them over the farm fields. What's up, Ginger Fox? Welcome back. Okay, early autumn. How nice. What happened to our castle? Well, we kind of got a little bit of a castle here, but I think when we refer to this place being a fort, I was thinking like we're going to be building one fort. But then I thought to myself, wait a minute, the whole town is a fortress because we've got all of these wonderful defenses around it. And rather than this just being, quote, the castle, what it really is almost like these barracks themselves are almost like the wall and a tower of the castle as a whole. So even though this building itself has a wall around it and multiple towers, it's more like you know, this would be like one tower here, wherever we build these barracks at. So we'll see how that all works out. So yeah, for these big fields, we got to like plus fertility. Yeah, just so everybody knows too, if you're waiting for animals, you can put in an order at the trade depot for animals, but I feel like animals are very expensive, that if you're getting them early game, you barely have enough money to get them when they're like available and cheap, let alone put in an order for them. So there is a possibility to order with this button here where it looks like a green arrow going into a box, but it'll be super expensive. But if you absolutely positively need them, that is an option. I never even think of it because I feel like it's just way too expensive. So in my mind, it's I just like have deleted it from my mind. And we've been waiting now like for 4 years for somebody to just have chickens, like. And I want to buy a good number because they're good in good numbers. Well, we have a knowledge point. Forestry, sustainable forestry. Cheese, we don't have cows yet. Honey and wax production, apiaries plus 50%. Got to reach town tier 4 or spend 42 knowledge. Okay. Unlock the Cooper. Upgrade to trade center. We can get to that eventually. Faster construction. Stone walls might be good eventually. Well, this would increase production for firewood, pottery, linen, and soap. Yeah, I agree. It's better to just kind of wait for certain traders for better prices. Would be interesting if there's a way you could manipulate those prices a little more, but it seems like all you could do is make them go up by buying stuff. Well, we got everything invested in food the best we can, really. Brewing, but I shouldn't even do brewing until we could actually have a pub at tier 3. I'm going to invest here at production logistics. If we can make more firewood and soap and stuff, that's good. Actually, we have 700 firewood. I'm assuming there's probably going to be a blizzard, so that's going to cut that down to like maybe 400. Alright, looks like they flattened some of that out again. I don't think that's going to allow us to build there. Wow, still too steep. Let's try going this way. Boom, 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 boom. Dunking the witches to see if they float. Wow. We'll see if that works. Also going to turn on one of the Fletchers, but have one person work there. You can also upgrade the Fletcher too. Additional workers, recipes, and production speed. Oh, look at the school. It looks really nice. In the winter, those buildings look nice when the lights come on. Very, very pretty. Very pretty, pretty, pretty. Hopefully we're bringing a lot more fish. Did anyone else listen to Share at 2 a.m. this morning? I officially turned back time. Wow. Congratulations on your amazing feat. Now, are we going to get a nice wave of immigrants? Can we get a tenner, please? Got to clear that mountain. Music's so good. How are we doing on food now? Ooh, lots of beans and peas. Okay, that's good. Beldar just rolled into town with my chickens and cows for sale, but I'm currently broke. Oh, Beldar had cows and chickens? Nice. I've had cows now a few times, and it's like, no, I just need the chickens, dude. These people need to go shopping. They're complaining about no food, but there is food. Go grab some. McBack Games, thank you very much for the 5 bomb for the chatty chatters. All right. Woo. Love to see it. You love to see it. Well, we just got the temple. Now we got to go find a shrine. Although we haven't a relic, we haven't found any yet. Nor can we afford to buy one. Maybe the raiders will have some. Can you increase the chances of getting more new settlers? Yeah, you got to increase the amount of food. Yeah, no relics, no food. Oh, wow, we got 3 hunters going for those deer there and those deer there. We got more food sources around. More animals. Did I already pack for what? Oh, dude, I forgot. No, yeah, of course. I'm all good to go. I'm a veteran now of, you know, getting ready. Scheduling. Traveling. Mega Ultra Pro. Remember to take a potato with you for luck. I was going to take an egg, like in Cool Runnings. But I can't get any chickens in Farthest Frontier. This frontier is certainly starting to feel like the farthest. Or at least the 200 farthest 200 frontier. Keeping getting bear attacks and then people leaving because it's like, yeah, so I didn't get my designer Gucci bag overnighted, so I'm leaving. It's like, okay, well, bye. Enjoy the wilderness. Go get attacked by a bear, I guess. The moment you leave town. How am I? I'm good. 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 Bum, 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 bum. I put the chicken coop next to the fruit trees in hopes that they get nice and juicy. That's interesting. A hidden mechanic in this game is that there is, if you press F on your keyboard, there's fertility. But if you click on any of the trees, it has a fertility separate for trees. You can see that there's a difference between the fertilities. And I don't know if putting chickens down will like change the tree fertility, but you can see their lifespan and how all that differs. So yeah, our city would be great for a lot more apples. Another orchard over here would be great. And down there. Yeah, the American Airlines VIP lounge. You've been watching for about 6 years now? Thank you for watching. I gotta say, chat, I don't know what's going on, but over the last, like, 6 months, chat has been, like, very kind and extra awesome. There's a very long period where, chat was very chill, and the only people who were vocal were very rude and mean people. Very rude, very mean. They were projecting their life problems here into the stream, and so, you know, the incorrect left mouse click would set them off into a whole tirade, and I mean this, of like multiple paragraphs of just hate and anger and resentment. It was very tragic to see. But those times seem to be over, and people are really starting to realize maybe focus on the better things in life and finding things you like and then doing those things rather than being mad about the things that you can't really, that really don't affect you, or if they do, that you can kind of work around. How long have I been doing YouTube? You know, like in 2010 and 2012 I started to put out videos. The channel came around in 2005, so I could like comment on other YouTube videos when I was watching. But around 2010 to 2012, I was putting out videos with like Elmox, for example, in a game called European Escalation. It was like a World War II a Cold War real-time strategy game, and then started to discover other games, but really ramped up in like 2018 and 19. And especially for the last 5 years, because of COVID and whatnot, I've been kind of working almost overtime on a lot of stuff. But then I've realized at this point, I've discovered so many games and so many really good people. You know, Elmox is great. And Uthris is starting to become a longer-term friend, but he's still kind of new, but not really. But, you know, this year we were able to find Arctic J and BK and stream with Emma, and you know, people who have time from time to time, like She-Fox and Tan, can join and stuff. So it's been very nice to be able to find all these people and showcase the best of the best. Yeah, when you're playing on a harder difficulty, ×3 speed is a little dangerous because you'll be pausing all the time for random bear attacks, random wolf attacks, raiders. I usually play on the slower speed to try to think and monitor what's going on. This is kind of the game where you have to be a few moves ahead. So my experience has kind of taught me that I need to slow down. Plus, when I'm chatting with chat, who's always working to distract me, you gotta watch out for him. All right, we built 4 hunting camps. Hopefully that helps. Let's see. Are those blueberries? Those couldn't be blueberries. I would have taken those back to camp right away. Can't be. Oh, wolves down there. Is there, like, seriously no other deer nearby at all? What? I know there's deer, like, up there, but that's too close to the raider camp, I think. So another reason we got to clear that out. Wow, look at a lot of random stones and stuff there, too. Oh, and there's another lake there. Okay. It's a little farther, though. I'm not seeing any deer. Okay, let's turn on our deer detector. Yeah, that's it. We got some up here and here. And there's one by the raider camp there. Well, that's not so close, so we could do that. Oh, it's showing it right there. Okay. Well, that's a long way to go. Okay, if that's over there, I should probably move the hunting post over here then. For both these guys. For now. Yeah, it's more easier than ever to start a channel nowadays and to be able to start making some money and legitimize that, you know, for if you got to put a lot of time into it and you got like a significant other or family or whatever, and they're like, how come you're doing this all the time? And then you can say, well, it's bringing something, you know, it's a hobby that pays for itself, which is good. And that's a really powerful thing. More tools are actively available than ever before to help you. OBS being free, for example. Tons of guides out there, that kind of thing. Billy Nelson grew up and got a job. Yeah, I mean, you know, you have, every once in a while, malicious statisticians will come in and say, this channel does X and Y and only just this many comments, only just this many likes, only just this many views. And it's like, well, dude, you don't have any. So why don't you go ahead and, rather than bitch, and start making? I mean, you're spending all your time here making a stink when you could put out your own videos. But these people are way too terrified of that. They know how to criticize, but they don't know how to legitimize themselves. And they are terrified of that. So to deal with that fear, it's just better to dunk on others. Or to try to, anyway. Yeah, there is a auto toggle for attack thing, yeah. But there's not like an auto toggle for, I don't know. Like maybe a disease outbreak or something like that. Like if somebody gets, I don't know. I feel like if I play on ×3 and then put auto pause on, it's just going to be paused all the time. There's problems all the time in the city. We have several cheerleaders. Yeah, we got a great community here. I mean, people who are here all the time and watch regularly are mostly quiet, but also very kind. And it's because, you know, we've got what we call a second monitor stream. I'm on in the living room on the big... apparently, what we are learning now is that a ton of people are starting to watch YouTube on TV. More and more people, and I assume because more and more smart TVs are just automatically having this built in with... You know, you don't have to have a Roku or like a PlayStation on anymore to log into YouTube. It's just kind of like a thing on the TV. So it used to be everybody watched on PC, and then smartphones came along, and then PC still dominated. But then smartphones just became way more popular, and now TVs too. And YouTube wants that because it's not as easy to get an app to block ads on a phone or on TV, and they want that. And then they can show those really long form, like fake podcast ads and stuff like that, just constantly all the time. And we don't, unfortunately, have any control over that anymore. Like YouTube used to give I called this out maybe a couple of years ago where I said, yep, YouTube's changing the game, which means they're going to give us less control. And all the automation for you, like if we just have ads on after a stream, like a lot of streams and videos are riddled with ads, but we have to go back several times to a video to remove ads because YouTube will continue to try to sneak them in and put them back in and do new ad breaks. And they say, oh yeah, we're dynamically putting in ads based on like new data or whatever. No, it's just a way for, ads to go up and up and up. I mean, I've seen some channels just like it's every 2 or 3 minutes, and I know they're not doing that purposely. Like if you just turn it on, they kind of control how many are in there. And it's a shame. So it's really like it's either on or off, and if it's on, YouTube has the ultimate control. And obviously in 5 years, do you think there's going to be less, more, or the same amount of ads? More, of course. But they can't just do that overnight. They have to slowly work up to that to kind of, it's like a frog in hot water. Currently watching on a TV, yeah. And that's usually why our chat is pretty quiet too, because if people are watching on a TV, it's harder to, you don't really have a keyboard in front of you. So people will come in and claim, oh dude, this is bots and stuff. And these are the same people who, say video views are low or something, but then they don't take into account that we're also streaming on like Twitch at the same time. They don't take into account shorts. They don't, they've got that 2015 like YouTube mindset. They're a decade out of date, where they just kind of think it's like YouTube's only for videos. Meanwhile, it's like, no. But anyway, it's been a while since we had a statistician come in. There's some people who are really cruel about it, and it's like, why are you so mad, bro? Let's go make videos then. If it... Like, these people can point out problems, but not solutions. And those are people you should probably avoid. Alright, no... Oh, wait. I gotta buy clothes. Or flax. Alright, at this point, I'm actually willing to just buy a bunch of flax. Can I buy flax? I don't know. It'd probably be easier than growing it, because I need all these farms for food. Let's see if there's a weaver. Oh, there it is. Takes flax and turns it into clothes. Okay. BK pays for no ads. Yeah, that's the other thing too, is the the YouTube Premium is almost like a requirement, because it's just like, imagine having so much control that you can basically just turn your clientele and your customers into hostages. Be like, well, you could use our platform a few years ago, but we don't want that to happen anymore. You should pay us. Also pay us more. But yeah. Yeah, avoid those types. Yeah, it's fine to complain about stuff every once in a while that you can't really change. But when people are when they have a PhD in bitching and like positivity jujitsu, where they can take any situation and turn it into a negative, stay the hell away from that. Don't go near that. Like, man, it's a nice day out. And like for the last couple hours, the sun's been out. Yeah. But did you know every 60 seconds in Africa, a minute passes? Yeah, okay, dude. Thanks. Do you remember the Men at War Assault Squad era? Well, that era is still now, really. Everybody continues to bring up Men at War Assault Squad because they saw a lot of those videos. I feel like everybody who played Men at War Assault Squad 2 has moved on to Call to Arms. But I have occasionally put out a Men at War Assault Squad 2 video. But that game is so unoptimized. Because it's just old and out of date. Any thoughts on Tropico 7? Well, I've only seen the trailer. But I'm down to play Tropico. I loved it when Tropico 6 came out. That was a million years ago. That came out. Wow, two people bailing because of clothes. Come on, man. I don't think we're going to hit the 200. I hope we do. All these ads we're overwhelmed by, do they really drive sales? That's my question, too, is that there are so many ads everywhere all the time that they're just ineffective. And one of the things that pisses me off that nobody really seems to have brought attention to is, you know, when you're browsing, it was fine when a ad was on a video, you knew that even though the ad was annoying, you knew you were supporting that channel. But now there are banner ads like before you watch a video. So who gets that money? Just YouTube. And it's like, well, no, you don't need any more. You're just inconveniencing people, making things harder to find, and then tiring everybody out. Okay, here we have some clothing, and we also have some chickens finally, and paper. Okay, we need a lot of stuff here. Yeah, boy, we don't have a lot of stuff to sell though. 29 chickens. I'm gonna buy 8 chickens, and then I think I'm gonna split to 2, so 4 and 4 when we get a chance. Then I need some paper. For research, and then wait, 300, okay. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we need to put chickens in there. So we do have some grain stored up for the chickens. And then I want to take... How do I transfer? Okay, I want to take 4 chickens and put them into another barn. That one, yep. Okay, cool. All right, so they should be delivered there and get food soon. People are working there now. Okay, and the rest of the money we get from Beldar, I want to go towards... and you know what? I'm going to also deliver 300 wood here. We're desperate for the money, and I have over 1,000 logs, so we can cut that up soon. So the rest of this money is going to have to go towards like clothing and paper. Just watched the whole tutorial of Call to Arms Gates Out Osrun. Ah, wonderful. Wow, first Tropico was so fresh even though it was built on the Railroad Tycoon 2 engine? Wait, really? That's crazy. Tropico 1 was built on Railroad Tycoon's engine? No way. Well, I guess they what? Yeah, because Calypso, they're still making train games. I always have fun with Tropico. I think it's cool. I think the best thing about Tropico is it just does these weird, outlandish scenarios where it's like somehow they just keep getting me interested. Why are we going over here? Hmm? Where's this guy go? I can't even control this guy. Dude, where are you going? I can click this guy. Oh, preparing to desert. Oh, occupation deserter. You may fire when ready. Oh, look who's coming back now, Anton. Interesting how life suddenly doesn't seem so bad with the arrow in the back. Interesting. Yeah, farming in this game takes a very long time, yes. When you put down a field, you'll then need to also work on it more. So it takes a long time to clear the land to make a field, but then you have to, there's weed level and rockiness. So you'll have to wait for people to clear the land and then go in and pick out weeds and then get rid of the rockiness to increase yield. Like trees can't grow in a rock, or I mean plants, so crazy. Also, chat, as a reminder, don't forget, ! Instagram. Follow me if you haven't. I'm going to be putting up some really cool pictures of Japan pretty soon. Are we allowing deserters back? I would, yeah. But then they got to work octuple time in the salt mines. Mm-hmm. Bum, 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 bum. Now, what's good is that these chickens here are going to graze here. I don't know why that one reset. That's weird. So we got both these chickens grazing here, and this field is shut down to just raise fertility. So that fertility is only at 33%. I want those numbers up. And we got to get these weeds and rockiness down. So it's going to be a few years till we can really farm. Yeah, the grazing area will raise fertility. Yep. It's cool. Now, do we have money for clothes yet? Oh, I got to get the materials here. Okay, so 40, 21. Okay, 840 for that. Good. All right, we made a lot of good money on that. I could buy more chickens, but I'm just going to let them do their thing. I'm just going to chicken out and let them do their thing. We also need more tools. So we still got to hit the 200 population, and we got to get to 3,000 bucks to upgrade the town hall. Yeah, ! Scheduled to see what we're up to next. That's where we do all of our planning. All right, the weaver is in, although
need anything?
No one should work there because we don't have any flax yet. That's fine. Oh, a boar. Interesting. Oh, the hunters are chasing him. $130 likes only. Yeah, maybe we should start doing, you know, compliance audit checks on chat support. Well, look at this. Weird. Why can't it just do like a normal, like 15-degree slope or something like that? This terrain's going to be unusable. Let's try to do this. Let's go every other. try to go every other row. We're going to do a lattice, basically. We'll see if that works. Why not put a fort there? Because the enemy doesn't really attack from that direction. Yeah, the map seed seems to be 0 Foxtrot 83 Alpha 23 Delta 658.
Work
I
to be
believe.
done.
Boom, boom. All right, good. Children have grown up. Excellent. Want to try to have $1,000 in the town by the end of the year, or by the end of trade season. Oh, and Beldar is selling clothes, but for a higher price. Well, let me change that around then. Let's do 200. Vacation or business in Japan? Both. If I live stream it. What's the time there? It is time to click or tap join and become a member today, and or remember to drop off your Twitch Prime sub if you're watching on Twitch as well. Today is the day. No longer miss out on amazing emotes and participation in the #1 community on both Twitch and YouTube. Become a member and a sub today. That's right. The timing on that was perfect. Do raider camps respawn? They will if you don't fully destroy the camp. They will respawn their troops. But if you wipe a camp out, I don't think they reappear around the map. However, that would be an interesting... that would be a really good mode or game mechanic that you could do where camps will just randomly re-show up, like they do in Manor Lords, where bandit camps will appear randomly around the map. Sponsored by Colgate. I wish. died in combat. Oh, this guy was deserting. Those people were leaving the city anyway. Well, hopefully we're bringing in a lot more meat now. It says 0, but we have 110 in, well, smoked meat now from the smokers. That's good. I think we've looked all over the map too, and there's like really no other fertility. Like there's not, like there's little bits and pieces of fertility, but we're gonna have to kind of make our own fertile land, and that's gonna require, well, actually there is a little bit here. I think that was maybe the best we found, actually. And that's not that great. It's good though, but not that great. But if we're going to have all those numbers of people working out there, we have to have security out there. Otherwise, it's just going to be constant bear attacks. Chicken was invented by Sir Edmund Chickensby, and the egg was invented by, much later, by his wife, Lady Hilary of Egginsburg. Okay. Okay, well, we got both people over there, both hunters working on that group. So how many people do we have in farms now? We had 8 before. Now that went up to, wow, 27. Holy crap. And a lot of these are not going to be producing food. Yeah, I think our farm layouts are okay for now. So I guess in the future, when we can, we'll build up there. It's gonna have to be after these raiders to the west are dead, and after we hit 200 population. Oh, that's a good question. You wonder if planting trees along the edges of crop fields will improve fertility due to more water. Yeah, I believe planting trees in this game does increase water retention. Well, you could be right. I mean, it does make it a little yellow. So yeah, there could be some actual logic to that. But I don't know if by increasing hydration it'll increase fertility in the game. I don't know if those will go hand in hand. It could just be like that because like how the map gets generated where it populates trees and thus it does it on areas of fertility and then you can clear those for farmland. How many candles do we have? Oh, one. Which is good because that means they're selling them to the townsfolk. Yep. Yeah, we're on the large size map, yeah. Well, here we go. All right, the terraforming got a little better. Okay, so that every other line pattern is still pretty effective. Boom, 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 boom. You're harvesting 1,000 berries for free. Yeah, those blueberry farms are pretty powerful. Trees are regrowing. I am seeing, though, that the diseases on the field seem to have cleared up. Mostly. Oh, wow. It's fine. I wonder if you set up an orchard and the chickens have a grazing area there, if it's better for them because they eat some of the fruit. Is that a thing? Yeah, grazing. Well, it will show you when you make a grazing area. You can set up a grazing area and it will show you what's better for the chickens. So that does seem to be a thing, but I don't know if that's affected by the trees or... Because it looks like just literally just barren open land. It looks it looks like it's just rocks and stuff. Is effective as the orchards. That's a good question. I haven't really thought too much about grazing ever in this game. It's just like I kind of have a plan that just works, so I stick with that. But interesting thought, though, to think about putting the goats or chickens, allowing them to graze in between the trees. Ah. But yeah, the most powerful thing, the best advertising campaign in this game to get more people in is just more food. I think it might also help with birth. Like you can get the midwives, then there's like a shrine relic you can get about birth or fertility. Okay, planks are a little low, so I'm going to take firewood and turn that down. And put those people onto planks. Alright, now it's I feel like we have a raid coming next year. I can feel it. And also possibility of immigrants today. We're going to see some immigrants. Ooh, food's looking much better. Nice. 108 meat that's being smoked, plus 141 in storage. Nice. 105 fish, 64. All right. With that being smoked, okay. Much better. We can get better than that, but that's a good step forward. Ooh, and these fields went up from like 33 to 45. Okay. So a couple of years of clover is paying off. Good. The temple, well, actually, there's shrines, which are these things. And then there's temples, which is that. So I finished that. That will probably move around. It just helps with desirability for now. Till it reaches its final form. Gonna wait until weeds and rocks are to 0, then we're just gonna start planting tons of clover. Okay, now where's a wave of immigrants? We want our wave. Ooh, much smoother. That might still be a little too steep for a farm field, but that might work. I'm thinking it's like 40% chance. Slope too steep, okay. Okay, so anything over that. All right. That's fine. We'll keep on keeping on. Oh, my tip from yesterday was, well, it's a tip as old as time, Beauty and the Beast. It's about the exclamation point blueberries thing. Tips devs don't want you to know. Let's try a big area. Also, devs, I think we need to have a measurement thing here on every tool. Like where it says flatten tool and then just shows you labor cost. Also, like do a cell count just for ease of use. I think we're in 1.0 now, so that'd be a good, you know, we are in 1.0. So I think the, you know, that being a good quality of life thing of just like adding, you know, X by X counters for any sort of grid square like that would be nice. Just for consistency on everything. Just a couple, 2, 3. Oh, clover should also mean huge honey production. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I also, that's another thing I wish would be a little more powerful, would be crops on the fields for apiaries. Like the best thing seems to be orchards, but yeah, the terrain tool's always been a little annoying. But that should be maybe the final pass. We just need these, like... It needs to be... I can't even tell percentages. Like, maybe this is 15? Well, it needs to be more like this. We'll get it. We got other stuff to do, though. Prepping those other fields. Ooh, 228 meat going into the winter. Let's go. And the smokers are going to be working overtime. Looks like they can process 80 at a time. We've got 2 of them. Yeah, putting apiaries in your town is good too. Yeah, the houses will have gardens, especially when they reach a higher tier. Knowledge generated. That's been a while, but okay. Let's see. What could we go with next? Firewood splitter can upgrade to firewood splitter workshop. Saw pit upgrade to sawmill. That'll be useful later. Plus 25% yield from candle production. That's good for buying and selling, which is good for getting other materials. How are we doing with candles anyway? 92 wax. All right. We got plenty of that. Less work to produce compost. Maybe we should do that. More compost would be good for more fertilization. And then maybe next we'll do candles. That's better for trade, but I'm more on the food thing now. You can see how heavily we've invested in food. It's crazy and it's not enough. But now we got the chickens going, so that's good. And they've got food. And we got plenty left in the granary. Oh, and it looks like, yeah, okay, so we're going to have 24 chickens per coop. So, yeah, we got four per coop, so we can get 40 more chickens in each of them, which is great. Okay, so I need to hire another person here, maybe. That's good. We've got 2 compost things almost ready to go. 94% on one, and then the other one's collecting. Frostbite. Interesting. You lost 3 villagers to lightning in a field? Damn. Yeah, having them graze in a field with clover is okay. In fact, now that it's wintertime, I did want to change. Oh, I already did. Okay. This one used to have grain in it, but I changed it all to clover. Okay, a little bit more to remove rockiness. Same there. Getting up that fertility. Villager has been cured. So we got a lot of pending fields that are okay, but we got to get them better. Oh, we have 2 more smokers there. Oh, we have 3 of them. I thought we had 2. I'm going to put these smokers closer to the source. I'll put one here for the fish up there. Put another one there. Okay, so we'll do more smoking of meat and fish. Oh my god, we're at 190 population. We can do this. Just 10 more to go. Hopefully we don't get any no more deserters. Nobody leaving for dessert. The amount of firewood that we have could be easily wiped out by a blizzard. And if we get 2 in a row, that would probably bring us down to sub 200. So 1,000's our usual number that we use. Standard procedure. Lots more trees to go down there. Good. Good, good. End up there too. Welcome to all the new subscribers and followers too. Thanks, guys. Bum, 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 bum. Come on, we're at 190. Year 26. All right, this year will be probably a raid. It's coming soon. Highest population we ever got to? Like just below 1,000, I think. It was back when the game was really laggy, so it was kind of hard to get that high before they optimized. %, healthy chickens. All right, hopefully this year we have a good amount of work on those fields. I remember when you'd play the Space Jam music after reaching a certain year. Oh, come on and jam, and welcome to the slam. We got lots of clay. Okay, so let's go ahead and shut that down. I managed to bubble under 1500 recently. Struggled to get above that though. Oh. I feel like if you were going for the highest pop, I'll have to do this one time. We'll have to do like a low difficulty max pop and just see like what we could get to. But I think that almost would be like, let's play on the flattest map with like the highest fertility, build a mega ultra farm in the corner, and then just max out desirability and stuff. Does a new offer, Anno offer multiplayer similar to 1800? Yeah, it works the same way. Like there could be 4 people on one of 4 teams. That's actually, I wanted to play that with co-op with Lumberjack, but we didn't get any time to do it. He also had the early preview version. But maybe we'll, I don't know, maybe She-Fox will be interested in a series again, maybe, of 11-7, and I've already got the end game stuff kind of already completed. That was it was such a fun thing to do 1800 for the first time, and then again and again and again with all the different ways that you could play. You know, like you could do a campaign run that then turns into a sandbox playthrough, then you do your sandbox playthrough, then you do your co-op sandbox playthrough, then you do your competitive sandbox playthrough, or like what we've done many times in 1800 with you guys, just chilled with the chat and just built for like a few hours. I think what we'll do is, unfortunately, I'll be coming back on Anno, like the day Anno releases, I'll be coming back. So maybe we'll do a community day. Although, also a lot of people would probably be installing it and playing for the first time and like figuring things out. So maybe we'll just do it that weekend. So that seems like a good idea. Like giving everybody a little bit of time to get into the game, tweak their settings, try it out a little bit. Many people probably already played the demo too, but this will at least get people ready for the full game and whatnot. So yeah, maybe we can get Lumberjack and Dirty in too, or whomever. And we'll just do a whole Anno weekend and then some. It'll be fun. Scurvy! We got pirates in the town again. Damn it. Yeah, that Planet Coaster 2 thing where they tried to pass that off as multiplayer, I called that out and I'm like, that dude, that's like saying Solitaire is multiplayer then. Because you could like, imagine if you could save a game of Solitaire and then send that to a friend so they could make a move. And then you could call Solitaire an MMORPG then, or something. It's like, oh yeah, everyone plays the role of, you know, picking a card and moving it to a particular position in this massively online multiplayer game. It's like, that's not true, dude. Come on. 3 unhappy villagers? Come on, man. What is the problem? Beer? Okay, now here's the deal. Okay, now this is another thing for the devs. If a player can't build a pub for people to be able to consume beer, that shouldn't be a factor. Like, we can't have a pub until tier 3. So according to this logic, people should be leaving day 1 of the settlement then, because like, oh, we just started the game. Oh, there's no beer? Gotta go. Like that shouldn't be a requirement for them staying, because there's no way you can distribute that. I don't think people can buy beer and have it at their home either. I think they just go to the pub to have, quote, entertainment, and for that to provide entertainment, that's a litigation. I'm tired of this whole, oh yeah, didn't get pants this year, gotta leave. I'm tired of this. Come on. We're just dealing with 1800 snooty artisans. Ridiculous. Well, hope they die from the raiders then. Our penal battalion. Something's gonna light and fire. Okay, let's do our trades. Come on, man. Man, she's selling weapons again for a super high price. Tools are for cheap, though. Well, we have enough wax, but I didn't make enough candles to trade. Do I think it's worth to pre-order for the base or deluxe edition? Well, you know, that's always a personal choice, honestly. I think you will get more out of a deluxe edition if you're the biggest fan in the world of a certain franchise and you have a lot of time to be able to play it. That all comes down to, I think, personal money and time budget, really. And the city builder takes a lot of time to play too. But I really think Anno should have just did a demo of like the first 2 tiers of Albion and Latium and let you just like build. I think it was probably one of the worst demo ideas ever to just restrict a player in a city builder to 1 hour. We need the coin purse she's selling. Let me see. Is she selling that? Oh, wait. Actually, oh, she's selling 2 tomes, though. We need those. I didn't notice that. Ooh, Tome of Knowledge. That's a must-buy. She has the Shard of Markovin's Blade. Soldiers and guards do 15% more damage, which is good. But yeah, I think Beldar sells, like... I forget his name. Somebody's coin purse. There's like a relic that they sell, which reduces the cost to soldiers, which is good. But I need those tomes for knowledge. That's great. We're going to get 2 knowledge, then we'll get another one in 4 months. So this is the year of the big brain. Well, that's good. Well, we'll get more candle production and we'll... Let me just check again on this. So when it comes to beer, beer is only... Yeah, pub is unlocked at tier 3. Serves beer to thirsty villagers in need of good libation. Provide entertainment and generate tax revenue based on beer sold. So yeah, but according to that, like, people can only get beer at the pub. Because I don't think beer is sold to the market. It just goes straight from the storage to there. Yeah, I don't know if I think I played EU4 before, but I definitely know I played Crusader Kings and stuff like that. But I am now more interested and knowledgeable in European history than I ever have been before. Mostly thanks to like actually getting to go to like Central Europe and a little bit more and games like Kingdom Come Deliverance. So I'd be interested in Kingdom Come, like a Kingdom Come Deliverance tour that they offer. And maybe I'll play EU5. That'll be an exclamation point schedule. We have another person leaving? Come on, man. We can't just keep getting... If they don't die, then they leave. We need people to tough it out. I am having a good day. I am. I am. Okay, so she's selling 2 tomes of knowledge for 824 each. Damn. All right, so I'll need another. Wait, did that say 0 out of 2? Wait, she only had 1? I thought it said 0 out of 2. Doesn't matter. I was on the KCD tour before they offered it. It was a self-planned road trip. We had lots of fun. Czech people are lovely. What? We need to talk. You and I need to have a talk. Where did you go? Did you go to Trotsky? Did you walk through the fields? Tell me. We have much to discuss. We need a personal discussion. A personal pan pizza from Pizza Hut too. That'll go along with that well. All right, what do we get next? But seriously, tell me. All right, let's do candles, because that'll give us more stuff to trade, thus more money, thus more knowledge. If they ever come around, or animals. I'm glad we have our chickens, though. Love your videos. Keep up the amazing work. Why, thank you. Okay, this field's fertility is going up. But we're going to have to bite the bullet. I need to make sure we have something for the chickens. What's wheats? Okay, they got good heat tolerance. You know what I haven't noticed in a few years is any sort of... I've not noticed any sort of droughts for a little while. That was another thing with farming too, is that we could not, for the longest time, farm properly with droughts. Now we're working on the fertility problem. Ooh, homie's buying bricks. Ooh. Tome of Knowledge. 0 out of 3. Oh, that means oh, that's got to be a game glitch too. Because that implies that we're holding 3 in storage, but we've already used them. So that's showing that there's 3 in storage, I think. Because we had 0 out of 2, then I bought one, now it's 3. It should just say 0 because we have... I mean, I guess this technically shows how many you purchased as an inventory, but they get consumed, so we have one, but we don't. Well, I need that knowledge more than anything else. Bum, 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 bum. How much is he charging? 1,000. Okay. Well, we kind of have to do it. All right. How much is she? She's here for 43 more days. Okay. We'll check back on that in a little bit. If you sell the tome back, do you lose the knowledge? I don't think we would, but I don't think they can buy that back. Yeah, that one they thought about. It doesn't open a trading window. It's just it's a one-way only purchase. Clever. Clever developers. Bear. And up at the lakes, right? Yep. What's that person doing all the way up there?
On it. Okay then. Done.
They're foraging, that's why.
Of course. Done.
Random death. So we went from 190 back down to 185, which is basically where we started. Wow. We started in Kutnahora and explored it. Then we went to Sasau, Rattay, Sukdal, and the next day by car. Yeah, Rattay is interesting because there's just that tower there with like a chessboard sitting next to the, like a plaque. If you guys remember, Kutnahora is Kutenberg. So whenever we played KCD, if they talk about Kutenberg, that's also called Kutnahora. And I have pictures in front of that cathedral. I went to the inside the cathedral and walked around on top and stuff. Exclamation point Instagram if you want to see that. I got to put up more pictures of that. Can we just get like a bunch of babies being born and then like a huge wave of immigrants? That'd be great. I'm gonna have to sell some of these bricks. We need the money for other things. She's leaving in 26 days. Crop loss to animals, what? Oh, the chickens. Yes. Well, good. Well, at least they're eating. Alright, let's move that. I forgot to switch that afterwards. So let's go to... Perfect, those two fields. Alright, chickens, get out of there. They're eating their own food anyway, like technically that grain is just for the chickens, so they're basically just eating it anyway. Would be nice if you could salvage weapons after a fight, yeah. It would be nice. It would. Oh, did that bear come all the way down?
All right. Will do.
All right. Of course. Okay, then.
Yeah, that bear is going to come back, though.
At once. All right.
It looks like he's running away, but that's BS. He's gonna come back.
Right away.
Okay, back here. 801. 5 new villagers born. Thank God. All right, now we're back up to 190. You're in relics from killing raiders in your game? Mm-hmm. You can definitely do that. No raid yet? I'm actually shocked. No raid. Shadow Legends. Order now. Oh, raiders again. Okay. I also was suspecting them to attack when I left the fort. Okay, well now we got to go deal with them. This seems to be their new thing, is that they're coming down here to attack the vault.
Right away.
But good news. We will now arm our people with crossbows. They should take crossbows because I've enabled that policy. Yep. Okay. We're going to have to start working down the mining tier. We still need more people, but if we start mining a little bit, then we can at least buy other stuff. Like, for example, the... well, I'll need to mine coal. Takes so many people to start mining. But being able to buy food could be a good thing as well. Like if I get a ton of cash, I could just buy food, which will be a good ad policy for 1 year. Then all those people can go straight into the farms. Man, glass making would be good too, but no one's going to buy that yet, though, except we have to get to the trade depot has to be tier 2 for like big money to buy that. Jay, you want me to come help move? All right, I'll swing by. We're going to have to put one into beer once we reach the next tier. Alright, well, whatever. It's time to start investing in mining. Although we can't immediately do it, we're going to start posturing towards preparing for thinking about talking about the possibility of discussing mining. Potentially. At a later date. How do we manage to go so long without mining clay? There's a clay mine here. We've been mining clay. I have 496 of it. I actually shut it down because I have way too much clay for now. They're just turning that into pots for the time being. It is what it is. Well, let's sound the alarm too at the town. And make sure these people don't die because the raiders are coming.
As you wish.
From the south. Really want the fertility to be at like 60 before we start doing anything. Alright, we'll prepare for the invasion. Prepare. Oh, we have our first cavalry. I don't think I've ever been raided by cavalry before. This will be interesting.
Will do.
On it.
Raider horseman.
On it.
Of course.
All right, I'm going to looks like the bulk of the army is going to the right flank, so I'm going to put a few people in these towers. And Jay, thanks for the gift bomb too. Thank you very much. That's nice.
At once.
Oh, wait, I got to put the army here.
As you command.
I've taken a look at Streamer House 3.88, and it's looking great. Jay attempted to call it the 4.0 room, but remember the BK delay removes 0.12 from a 4.0. But 3.88 is still good.
All right.
That's pretty good parking like Jurassic World. It's not great, but it's good. Okay, looks like they're all going to the right. I'm just going to let them stay there just in case. So I've sounded the alarm in the town. Like, everybody should just be running home. We got people still, again, for the 18th time trying to go back to the farm fields.
As you wish.
Just get away. There's an invasion. Go home.
Of course.
Go to town hall. Quit trying to go to the farm.
As you command.
Quit trying to go to the right. Go left.
As you say.
This is why you end up with so many damn deaths in this game. Like, you sound the alarm, you tell people to move away, and then they're like, okay, moving into the line of fire. Now hold on a second, my guy. These raider horsemen are taking like next to no damage from crossbows. Just because you're sitting on a horse doesn't mean you're in an M1 Abrams. Oh, well, they're already fleeing. Okay.
At once. At once.
Oh my god, the military's
Right
idiots.
away.
These people have ranged weapons and they're trying to melee.
As you command. It will be done.
And now we're going to lose one to ignorance.
As you command.
Okay, they lived.
As you command. Right away. At once. It will be done.
It will be done. Right away.
Right away. At once. It will be done.
Dude, why are people moving to attack?
As you command. It will be done.
And that lady was on...
Right away. It will be done. Right away. At once. As you command.
They're on hold ground, too, and they just continuously move around. Stop moving. Okay, knowledge generator. We're going to put that into forging. I don't know why, as we're sounding the town alarm, people just don't care. Just setbacks from just like, oh, this alert doesn't apply to me. Oh, I'm dead, and my friends are dead, and 3 other people are dead. Well, we held the line again with minimal losses to the military. All things considered. Alright, well, they knocked down the gate, and that was about it. So annoying how many townsfolk are given like direct orders to move away, and then they just circle around the block to then try to go right back to their thing you were trying to get them away from. Looks like the most losses on that one, unfortunately, was the military. But it's fine, we still have plenty of crossbows. Alright, for this one, I'm going to try to get some other crops in that have weed resistance. I think leeks may have a weed suppression. No, they have a 0. Cabbage is a 3 out of 10. Buckwheat is a 10 out of 10. No drought resistance, though. And none for flax. I want to get over 10. I can't. I mean, 200. I like need 10 more. They just are like, no, dude, no. Can't allow you to do that. Yeah, the horses are just casually walking under arrow fire. What's crazy too is that the horses, I don't know, the fact that somebody's sitting on a horse suddenly means that they can get stabbed multiple times without even being affected. Oh, am I being stabbed right now? Oh, I had no idea. Oh, how did that happen? Oh, geez. Hate to see it. We might be able to do that farm. Not up to the wall, though. Well, I'm just going to build this field smaller and then extend it over time. That's good enough for now. Hopefully that'll work. Seems to be their new favorite place to attack from the south. I did want to build like a fort there. Man, we're just at the 185 stun lock. Come on, man. Give us the 200s, but 2 streams. Oh, good. We're at 188 now.
I only play Raptor-approved games. But, I must ask, are you prompted to play the games that you stream? Or are your choices just preference?
Yo, Bobo Yogi, thank you for the 5. I think I like most games and most genres. So every time a game comes out, it appeals to me. And I think I get overwhelmed of covering all these new games, especially this time of year and especially this year. And I think the problem will be the same next year as well, as I feel like a lot of developers were trying to move their releases around the anticipation of the release of Grand Theft Auto 6. I feel like a month before that game comes out and a month after, there's going to be barely any releases because people are going to be saving their money for GTA 6, and then when they spend it, they're going to be playing GTA 6. So I feel like maybe almost a 3-month period around the release of that game will be nothing. There'll probably be some games, but for the most part, it'll be nothing. But then I believe there'll be a huge amount of games right before and also after, because there's still games going to come out, but they're just going to shift when they release. And so I think you know, this year especially, there's been so many great games out overall. Oh, thank God. Oh, that gives us to 200. Oh my God, we did it. We hit it. We hit 200. We did it, chat. Oh my God. Oh, all right. We hit 200. Hold on. Hold that thought for a second. So now we just need to hit 3,000 gold, and getting 200 planks ain't a problem. Oh my God, we did it. Wow. But yeah, chat can make me aware of certain games. Like, I saw RV there yet, but when BK kind of messaged me and kind of pushed for it by saying, hey, this interests me, this would be good for the group. I think the community does a good job of getting my attention and then saying, no, this looks good, but this looks really good. That kind of thing. So yeah, you guys, I feel like everybody who's subbed to the channel, we're interested in the same games for the most part. There's probably more games on the channel that would interest you than not. That's probably why you subscribed. But also, I feel like more games in general are just good or great or outstanding. I feel like we're getting some really amazing games. There's some really good ones out there every year. So yeah. Oh, you terraform for a defensive position? That's smart. Yeah, building up onto a mountain and then flattening it out. It's good stuff. I want to try to get their attention up here. Also, I don't want a defensive spot too far from the town, because then if we're going to build a defensive position and then put walls around it, people are going to have to man those towers, and that'll take time. And we want them to be ready right away. Yeah, Satisfactory was fun. Aren't they adding more content to that game? I feel like you're never done in that game. There was something about recently they fixed was there a problem with liquids or something? They like broke the game again, but that's how it goes with that game. They add something and then they fix it, then they break it, then they fix it again, then they add something. It's a good game. It's very fun. Yeah, I'm drawn to this genre for sure. Any sort of like city builder game, even if it's in third person, like Bellwright or something. Building like a base, especially when it's kind of more survival based, like building a granary and building a storage thing. Like, that's why Medieval Dynasty was a lot of fun. All right, now we just have to maintain 200. I don't think we're going to be able to do that. I think some people will die due to dumb reasons, or they'll just leave. But maybe we can get a couple 2-3 baby births. That'd be good. Multiplayer Bellwright, so much fun to watch. It's a good one. I haven't played a multiplayer though. But maybe one day. I may have heard of Darfall. I feel like there's a lot of games that are also on my wish list that are sometimes quiet. Like they'll make a big announcement about their game and it looks really cool, and then they won't say anything for a very long time. And then suddenly there'll be a playtest and like a demo and all this stuff. Okay, so now all we need to do is just get 3,000 coins to upgrade to tier 3. We gotta do it. Because it's like a ratchet point. Like, the conditions cannot be met. If we don't meet the conditions, it'll close off and we'll have to hit them again. Yeah, food is like the biggest determining factor there. Food, then clothing, then beer and entertainment. But beer and entertainment honestly should not be... Well, okay, entertainment can be a factor because of the maypole. But that's all you got for now until beer comes along. But you can't build a pub or distribute it. So I think they should go back to the drawing board on that one. Something you cannot supply shouldn't be a requirement. Like, we could make beer for export, but we can't let people go to the pub? Like, the pub apparently is that should be a tier 2 building then. Was that an oversight? Interesting, I don't know. Interesting. Where are we? Oh yeah. Arrows 571. Okay, we gotta bring those numbers up again. Powdery mildew. All right, then we'll do cabbage. I think I want cabbage closer to the end of the year. That's right. They can do that next year, whatever. I don't care. Oh, 202 people. Okay. But I'm sure 5 will get mad and leave next year. Oh, I just noticed the mini-map turns white. That's cool. Grain 308. I wonder if Scorv will ever buy honey. I think he does. Just getting some trades ready in advance. What about shoes? $45. Farmer's now at 32. Well, they should have food. Yeah, they'll just have to deliver it. Oh, what's up, Uthris? Uthris, we can put you in for a shift in 40 minutes if you want to go to the dam and die a bunch. We're willing to do that for you. It's part of our Friendship Plus program. Lol. Rogue Enemy, thanks for the 45 months. I wish you a good trip to Japan. Well, thank you. Should be a good time. Elmox will make it a lot of fun. Mandatory fun. What's up, Red Dagger? You met nice folk this morning. Damn, I should have played. Okay, it seems like maybe playing in the mornings is the best. Wake up at 3 a.m. Play till about noon, and then the game's ruined for the rest of the day. That's good. Okay. Waking up at 3 a.m. never good for anyone. Excuse me? What? These razor thin margins on food. Come on, man. Nerdapalooza with the 25. Thank you, dude. That's amazing. Wow.
Have a steak or two on me.
A steak or two. I've never had a steak before, but I'll try. But if I don't find any, I'll probably have some sake then instead. Thank you. I think maybe the only time that I can remember I had sake in Japan was the first time we went to this bar that Pinto showed us where the pilots and flight attendants go. And I remember I had something with rice that was really good, and then I'm pretty sure we had sake like warm. Red Dagger on a 5-stream streak. Nice job, dude. Streaks. Yeah, we're on Vanquisher, the hardest difficulty. I think it can get even harder, though, if you flip some of the settings to be even more challenging. Could build a barracks up here, I think. Oh, no, they're almost done. I'm having them flatten the land first. Luckily, I don't think we're about to see any sort of raid yet. No Shadow Legends on our way. Overall happiness 67%. Come on, man. Well, hopefully food goes up based on recent changes. And another knowledge point is coming too. I think we'll run out of paper though. Early. Okay, now we got to save for the town hall to get upgraded. And I got to get 300 planks too. 200 planks. Yep, paper's out now. Okay. Two children grew up. I'm going to put people in the sawmill, get that number up. That's good. Estimated yield is 515 for the beans. Happiness seems to be up and going up, but I don't know, man. 67% and low food happiness. Struggle. Oh my god, one of the houses is out of the capture area. Okay, good. Bum, 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 bum. All right, 6 livestock animals born. She's selling weapons again for a super high price. Come on, man. We'll never be able to get a military. Never. Banished. Banished to the Shadow Realm. That idea is a no-go. All right, good. We'll be able to put another fortress there. So another fort for Fort Raptoria. Yay. Let's see here. Yeah, we got to get mining going too. Yeah. So much to do. Let's check. Cool. All right, who's our next trader? Somebody's got to pull in. Who's pulling up next? Beldar? It's probably going to be Scorv. I don't see the wagon, though. No wagon sighted. I thought I saw him. We got to get to tier 3, chat. We got to do it so we can provide beer and solve the world's problems. Yeah, Big Money Masuk will be on the way too. He's way out there. You can hear him off in the distance. You can hear him way out there. He's circling the city. He's waiting for final approval for landing. Final approach. Pivo. Yeah, we need pivo. Vino, pivo. Pierogi. 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 Pivo. And next month we get another research point, so we'll have to figure out what that's going to be. She's leaving in 8 days. So what's going to happen too is when the town hall upgrades, all of these houses may also upgrade too, so we're going to need even more planks. So we'll have to keep that thing fully stocked for a while. 18 villagers graduated. Let's go. Is everyone demanding beer, or is it just stone cold? Yes. Yes. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, the weather's nice in the game. All right, there's got to be one more trader. There's got to be like... she showed up early spring. Okay, we have the planks. Now we just need the money. Give me a late autumn trader or something? Oh, 4 villagers born. That's good insurance. Gotta be a wagon coming in. Okay, knowledge has been generated. Less work to produce gold ingots. That's good. 15 plus 15 mining speed at mines. That would be better. That means less people to do production. I think we'll go with that. Getting all the research ready for mining. Hopefully mining helps solve a lot of our problems for just being able to buy stuff. Oh wow, and children are growing up. Which means more people in the labor pool. Wow. Alright, things are not so bad. We pushed through whatever the problem was. Well, thank you, Red Dagger. And hello, Magic Girl. Welcome. 7 months of food. Okay. There's got to be another trader. There was only one this year. There's always two, right? Is this going to be a year now where we just get one trader and that's it? We don't have enough... Like, not another person to trade with to make our money? We're just waiting for a trader to swing by. The game is teasing me, yeah. Being mean. What's up, Maxim? I'm not seeing another trade wagon. This is gonna be the only time I think I've ever seen one trade. They've got to come in later. They've got to be here by the autumn. What? Our guard is up because of the possibility of losing maybe 6 people. Oh, look at that. Food shooting all the way up. Happiness going all the way up. Would add a little desirability. I'm gonna put another maypole there because entertainment. You know, 2 years in a row with just one trader, can that happen? Wow, this game is cruel. We've got everything we need but the money, and the money is good. We just need to be able to trade with somebody. Dustin, thanks for the 16 months, man. I've got tons of stuff stacked up in the trader ready to go. Bum, 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 bum. Stardew Expanded. What is that, a mod? Don't know if I've heard of that. Bow, bow, bow. $13 now for knowledge without a without paper coming in. I don't think another trader is going to come in, but at least the food situation is slightly better. Although that's misleading because the 1,500 fruit for berries is there. But there's plenty of vegetables and stuff. I think we're going to have to make up for lack of fertility with just sheer size of field volume. We're just going to have to brute force it with a huge giant field. That's going to be a good fort for the south. We can't get root storage tier 2 until tier 3. We're almost there. Wow, I can't believe it. We could have gotten to the next tier if a trader would have showed up. I have more than enough stuff to sell in order to get a trader here. That's crazy. I want to get another person at the basket maker. We got a lot of willow. I could start selling those a little bit too. Basket maker. Thank you, Nicholas. The game needs pigs and onions. That'd be neat. They could always add that. 1.0 is out, but I don't think that's the end for this game. Yeah, a lot of what we do in this game is restricted by the number of laborers that we have. So I might be able to build endless amounts of buildings, but can't use them unless we have the labor in order to make the building work. All right, fortress number 3 is going up. And these things cost us a little bit of money, but not another trader didn't even come in, so we'll get the money next year. Oh well. Now all we have to do is hold on to our investment. So with the well, the 206 people we have and then the 74% approval. Looking good. Villagers need clothing. Yeah. Well, I guess, you know, a few people will leave in the following year, but we'll be all right. And I'm pretty sure we can make up $1,000 with trades, no problem. I mean, I think we're there. The game just has to cooperate. So we got more than enough stuff to trade for 1,000. And more than enough planks. And hopefully some extra happiness and stuff. Bear.
Will do. On it. Will do. On it. As you say. Okay then?
Okay, that person just needs to be brought to the hospital.
Hmm?
As you say.
Okay, they're wounded, but the hospital's open, so we're good. I just keep that hospital open all the time now. We don't need clothing, but it's highly recommended. Oh. Oh, okay. I see. Well, we officially did the hardest thing, which was reaching the 200 population. So now in the following spring, once we got the money, the town is going to immediately upgrade that town hall and then spend a brief moment. I'm pretty sure it won't take too long to get up to tier 3. And then a lot of these houses might also upgrade too, which means more housing. So we're close to having 225 and we need to grow, but we'll let the houses upgrade first, which adds extra housing for everybody. And that's going to mean more mouths to feed, but that means more people to farm, which is good. A villager died of old age. I knew they would betray me. I knew it. Never gets old, though. Never gets old. That's for sure. All right, folks, we're going to jump over to some Arc Raiders for today. It was a lot of fun with Uthris and She-Fox yesterday, so hopefully we can continue that. I'll see what they're doing, and I don't know, maybe we'll do some solo for a bit and then jump in with them, but it should be a good time. So thank you for watching for some Farthest Frontier. YouTube, I'll live redirect you to the stream, which continues now, so don't miss out on it, and we'll be back for more Farthest Frontier ASAP. Otherwise, exclamation point schedule. So let's get into it. Let's get into a big O mega extendo stream. And then I'll be leaving soon for Japan. Should be good times. All right. See you all in a uno momento, por favor. Let's go.